So we are going back to Andy Lee's university. He's told me that he's organised a few more of the boys to come and do an oil wrestling competition. So it's going to get a little wet and wild, I think.
The smell of sausage in this car.
But you're willing to get wet and wild?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Be gay, but I'm not.
Sorry to interrupt, just a quick one. I know that we're getting to the good bit, but if you aren't subscribed to this YouTube channel and you want to show your support, please can you subscribe? It takes a couple of seconds and it really helps keep these conversations going. Now back to the show.
Hey, do you know what jump leads are?
Here he is.
Hello?
Hello again.
That is not jump lead. This is what I have to deal with.
Well, you've asked the gay person here to help you start the car. That's where your first mistake was.
Oh, God.
So this is the infamous baby oil
Paddling pool, wrestling ring.
paddling pool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw on Instagram that you had loads of lads here.
Yeah, we had a tournament,
Right.
an oil wrestling tournament.
Okay.
It's not a real tournament. It's more of an erotica tournament.
Okay.
So it's set up basically for OnlyFans because obviously I don't want anyone to hurt themselves. Legitimately, I don't want anyone to hurt themselves. We get a lot of guys in there, whether they're straight, gay, or whatever, and we roll around. And it's more just to show off people's body parts. Because like when you get in there, it's so much fun. Like you don't think it now, but when you get in and you're trying to grab on and roll around and dicks are flying everywhere, it's a good laugh.
So is it a naked oil wrestling?
Yeah, for social media, obviously it won't be, but for OnlyFans, we get naked in there. And it gives the guys who are not comfortable doing stuff with men yet, no, it gives the guys who are not comfortable doing stuff with men a way to be comfortable, you know, to show off. Like, I don't show my asshole on camera, but it's a way for viewers to get to see that.
You don't show your hole or the ass in general on camera?
No, my asshole.
Okay.
But I'm sure when I roll around in there, you see everything.
Okay.
Are you going to get in and join us today?
What would it involve?
Just getting in and rolling around in the oil. We have a shower in there. I'll give you a towel. Come on. For your viewers, let's go. Entertain your viewers.
Highly unlikely.
Come on.
Is Steve going to be here again?
Steve's going to be here. Why don't me, you and Steve get in there together?
Wow.
It's the big show. No oil in the eyes today.
This is your fit. This is great for you. You're my gay ally here.
Yeah.
Andy said downstairs that you did a collab which is new for you recently.
Yeah, so I thought, why not like change my niche? So usually I'm the one on the bed, you know, spread. But I thought, let's change it up. So last week I filmed with Bonnie Blue. And so yeah, not just go straight to the bottom, go straight to the top.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I fucked her on camera. And then another girl as well, Carolina, one of the best collabs that I've done.
Had you had sex with a woman before that scene?
Yeah, I have done, but just not on camera.
Okay.
And that was the first one, so like, and none of them knew that it was my first time doing it on camera, so like it didn't make it awkward, so then when I did it, it was fine.
Okay.
So, but it was honestly like, it was the best time of filming I've ever had. So yeah, that's me and Kenzie filming with her. Like, we really played the part well.
And Kenzie, this lad here, he's straight.
Yeah.
And he's downstairs now. He looks very young. How old is he?
He's 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'd be interested to talk to, is it Kenzie?
Yeah, you should talk to Kenzie. Kenzie's good.
You are 18.
18.
You've been doing OnlyFans for a few months.
For about a few months, yeah.
So when you turned 18, was it something that you were just like waiting to do, or what was your process into getting into it?
To be honest, I've always been creative.
This is the thought that goes into our cheesy videos. People like,
what side do you want me on? This side?
the smell of sausage in this car.
Chorizo.
And chorizo.
Excuse me, mate, what do you do for a living?
Sell pictures online.
Of what?
Sausages.
You know, being 18 and then getting into porn, that's quite young, isn't it? Because I think you have to legally be 18 to do this.
That's right.
So for you, have you had some resistance amongst your family and friends?
So my family at the start, they were, I wouldn't say disgusted, I'd say they were a bit upset.
Okay.
Obviously because 18-year-old son's doing porn and OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shock. But now I've sat them down and told them how much I'm earning, what I'm doing, and how creative I'm being. They've started to understand it and like be there for me.
Okay. You do seem really young when I'm talking to you. Like,
No, it's fine.
it's quite. It's yeah. It's for me, it feels very young to jump into OnlyFans. Almost that it's an available career now for people your age. Whereas when I was your age, it wasn't something that you could do.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that, was this something that you, even when you were below 18, knew that you wanted to get into?
I'd say probably not. A few of my friends were actually doing it when I was turned 18, like between 18 and when I started. And then I seen how creative they were being and I wanted to do it like them.
Okay.
And I thought, why don't I start doing it?
So so the stuff you do film,
Yeah.
what would that be, full sex, or is it just kind of more playful stuff? Actually, this feels so weird.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
No, but you're 18, it just feels... Okay, so this is your full-time job now?
Yeah, full time.
OnlyFans?
Yep.
Who follows you? Who's your audience, do you find?
Mostly gay men.
Okay, gay men.
I'd say about 99%.
Do you find that you are particularly appealing to, say, older gay men?
Definitely, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
So do you get comments and direct messages and things from...
Yeah, so mainly like trying to talk to me in a sexual way
Okay.
because they like how young I am.
But you're having a good time doing this? You don't feel like this is
No,
an
definitely
option
not.
that you don't want to be
No,
doing?
I enjoy it. I
You do?
enjoy every single bit.
So you feel like this is something which you actively choose to do? You're not being coerced to be here? And
Definitely not.
Right.
Definitely not. I enjoy it. I enjoy every day.
So today they're doing an oil wrestling tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see how we get on with it. I'm excited to watch.
You gonna join in?
No.
Yes? All right, let's go! It's the motivation. Stretch. Help him.
Being gay, coming into this environment where most of the guys are straight, and they receive a lot of backlash about playing gay and queer baiting and all that. What's your position on it? Do you think that there's an argument to say that they are taking advantage of gay men?
No, they're absolutely not. And that's the thing for any of the guys, specifically the guy. I'm not saying that queer baiting isn't a thing, but I know, I say I know creators. I've never worked with any creator that I would say does queer bait. It's, these guys sell what they say they sell. So they're not enticing people to come to a page and not find what that person's gone looking for. These guys say you're gonna get homoerotic content, and that's exactly what they make.
You mainly film massage content, and that is you massaging the boys here?
Yeah.
And does that end in you touching them
Sometimes,
beyond just their body?
depending on who the performer is and what their own boundaries are.
Okay.
Yeah, some go further than others.
And do you find that erotic yourself?
Personally, no.
No.
Like, it's not in my wheelhouse of what I would consume
Okay.
as adult material.
Are you a trained masseur?
Defined trained.
I met Kenzie earlier,
Yeah.
and he's 18, which feels very young. And almost, it was uncomfortable asking him about his sexual experiences because 7 months ago that wouldn't have been appropriate and even illegal to him to be in here.
Yeah.
So do you look at him and think, oh, you're so young and this is slightly jarring to have you here, or do you feel like it's completely fine and that he's happy to be here and it's very normal now for people his age to do OnlyFans?
So I wouldn't say, Jared, I've not worked with Kenzie in a scene yet. When I say, like, I'm aware that that's what it is. He is an adult. He's making his own decisions, which is fine. I've not made content with Kenzie. I don't know how that would be perceived, because obviously when I do see Kenzie, it just reminds me that I'm actually old enough to be his father. So
Yeah.
it's one of them. I don't think that someone being 18 and in the industry is necessarily a problem. Say they're adults, they can make their own choices.
I want you to rub it in, get nice and oiled up. Yeah? Get it all of you. Come on, don't be shy. Whoever stays on top the longest.
Okay. Are you Nathaniel?
Nathan.
Nathan?
Yeah.
And what's your porn name?
Nate. Oh, well, Mr. Pleasure, but we'll just say Nate.
Mr.
Let's not say that.
So you were
Okay,
like,
there.
Nate. Oh no, Mr. Pleasure. Sorry. How long have you been part of Andy's Pornstar University?
Less than a year now. I think it's like, I've been doing it 10 months, something like
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were you doing before this?
that. Plastering.
Another plasterer?
Yeah, well, I'm plastering and the acting as well. So I'm in the acting industry of not porn acting, just real
Yeah.
acting.
And do you do things with other men on camera?
Ish.
What do you mean by ish?
So it's like still like kind of boundaries and stuff like that. I'm not pushing them too far really as stuff. I wouldn't say I've done anything that's like sex of stuff yet. So like no, like it's only been kissing, muscle worship and stuff like that. So a lot of guys don't kiss and won't, like a lot of straight guys don't like kissing. For me, I think coming from an acting background and doing things with scenes, it never bothered me. I'd already done it before in acting scenes, so like it wasn't a thing that was like a pushing a boundary for me, but like something to do with like my cock or something like that would be pushing a boundary and be like, oh, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
So like I haven't done anything like that. So what I've done like wank scenes together and stuff like that, but not with each other.
So you don't touch other guys?
Not in terms of like, I think we've touched each other's cocks or stuff like that, but not like wanked each other off or anything like that. I've not done that
Okay.
with a guy yet, no.
But would you push yourself further? The more you do this?
Yeah, I think eventually, like that's would be something I would do, which is kind of planned to, but then I don't want to do everything all at once.
Okay.
And then kind of go, where'd you go from there? Like, well, we need to see you fuck again. And I'm like, that's too far. That's too far.
You're doing an oil wrestling competition today.
Yeah, I hear about this.
So, and you've not done this before,
I haven't. No, this will be the first.
but you're
time.
willing to get wet and wild.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, wrestle! Kenty's dominating this round already. That's it. That's it. Leave entertainment. There we go. That's a bit better. 3, 2, 1, and we have a winner. Good.
So are you out? I've not met you before, but your sort of porn name is
Jay the Plasterer.
Jay the Plasterer.
Yeah.
Andy obviously does a lot of gay for pay stuff.
Yeah.
So was that whole world just something completely alien to you, or did you know about it before?
Obviously, filming the first few scenes and that we did, it was like quite nerve-wracking. But then you just get into it then.
And what was your first scene?
Me and Andy having a wank next to each other on the sofa.
Okay. And had you ever done that in
No,
outside?
I've never done that in real life. Never done that.
Had you ever seen an erect penis before?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, like fucking. Well, not in person, but obviously online.
No. I mean in person.
Oh no, not really, no.
So that was the first time that you saw a guy hard?
Yeah. It was quite daunting, to be honest.
I can imagine. And do you find men in any way attractive?
No, I don't. I can look at a bloke and say like, oh, he's a good-looking bloke, but I don't have a like sexual stimulation for
Okay.
men.
So would there be a sort of a line that you wouldn't cross with another guy?
I would say never. I wouldn't say never in this industry. Obviously, things sort of change and your boundaries go a little bit more. But like, I have set sort of stuff that I won't go past.
So do you feel a lot more fulfilled doing this than you were in plastering?
Yeah, I hated plastering. I had a bit of a rough time like a few years ago, sort of in and out of jobs, got involved in crime and then went into plastering. It's good money and that. But it was quite stressful working for yourself and having to like deal with customers all the time and that. It was all right, but this is a lot more, I guess, easier and more fulfilling for me.
A lot of people have said when I've spoken to them about it, it was almost a lifeline for them doing OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds kind of dramatic, isn't it? Like OnlyFans has almost saved people's lives, but would you agree it's kind of given you something which you needed?
It's not in the financial way too much. Like obviously I can still work, I can do plastering, but I guess like the mental side and the way that you view life and the outlook on life of not like, before I used to care about what people think about me and be judged and that, but now it's like I sort of pretend obviously in some aspect to be gay, but I'm not, but I'm totally comfortable with that, so I'm not really bothered. Like there's no label for me. I'm not bothered what people think, but before that would have like shocked me and been like, whoa, but I can like live a happy life and be more comfortable in myself.
This video that you've just done now, this goes on whose OnlyFans?
It'll go on all of our platforms.
Right, and then people can pay to watch this sort of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But the stuff that we can't show is that you guys actually then do this a bit more explicit.
Yeah, we'll be naked next.
But this sort of stuff goes down really well.
Yeah, we do this quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So you've all got lovely supple skin.
Arms, I want everything out. Get it, Jack! Yes, lads! 20 seconds to go!
If you're wondering why you can't get a tradesperson,
Into the shower. Come on, come on. Literally, I have a flight to catch. Let's go.
when you first started doing OnlyFans, when you told me about, is this kind of where you would envision all this would go?
No, not quite. The thing is, I take requests off people on my OnlyFans, and they request stuff like this. So I try to cater to everybody. Now, obviously, this is not sexual, full sexual, but people love this style stuff because you'll have guys who are not always comfortable doing man-on-man stuff.
Yeah.
And this is a way of showing off all the body parts, man-on-man action.
Do you think that sometimes stuff which is slightly more suggestive is more successful than full-on sex?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, if we show teasing sort of content, or as you said, suggestive, where you may show something peeking out, or
What they do?
they're all in the shower singing and dancing.
And you're going to Dubai after this?
Yeah, I'm flying today.
You're flying today?
Yeah.
And you're gone for a week?
Yeah, the chair of one of my friends.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, your life is kind of that, isn't it? Work and then holiday, work.
I try to, because holiday's my passion. Like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. So my only sort of getaway from work is travel. And I love going to different countries, seeing other cultures and tasting foods and all that stuff. So
Nice. Okay, well, happy holidays. I'll give you a hug, but I'm no.
oh, fucking hell!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Is this what prison's like?
Yes, I'm not even mean.
I'm gonna leave you to it, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Ugh, can't even. No, it's gross. Okay, cool.